बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रबी यस्सिर वला तुअस्सिर व तम्मिम बिल खैर रब्बि ज़िदनी इल्मा अस्सलामु अलैकुम. This is the book D3 updated 7th edition, and this book is by grade A, and today we will do exercise 6A. Let's start, students. Now students, this is the exercise 6A, and this chapter is about linear inequalities. And linear inequalities are those equalities which have power 1. Which variable has power 1? This one is linear. Question number 1, filling the blanks with the less than, greater than, less than and equal to, or greater than and equal to. We have to solve this filling the blanks. You know that if x is greater than y, then if x is greater than y, it's obvious 5x is also greater than y, and our sign is like that. And now x is smaller than y, then x divided by 20 and y divided by 20. It's obvious that y is greater. Part number C, if x is greater than and equal to y, then 3x, and this is also equal, greater and equal to 3y. And now if x is less than and equal to y, then x by 10 is less than and equal to y over 10. Because if they are dividing, if suppose their value is 2 and that y is greater than and its value is 3. When we divide it by 10, we get zero point 0.2 and their 0.3. And it's obvious that the 0.3 is greater than 0.2, and that's why the y is greater than y over 10 is greater than x over 10. Now if 15 is greater than 5 and 5 is greater than x, and then 15 is greater than 5 and 5 is greater than x, and it's obvious 15 is greater than x. The x is less than 5, and that's obvious that 15 is greater than x. If x is less than 50 and 50 is less than y, if less than 50 and 50 is less than y, then x is less than y, because x is less than 50 and 50 is less than y, and it's obvious that y is greater than 50, and it means x is less than y and y is greater. And now students, the question number 1 is solved. Now students, question number 2, solve each of the following inequalities and illustrate the solution on a number line. First, we have to solve these inequalities, and this one is 3x less than and equal to 18. X goes that side, and there it's multiplied with x, and at that side it divided 3, and we get this 6. And now we have to illustrate on a number line, and you know that x is less than and equal to 6. It means it start from that point 6 and it's less than, and that's why we go in backward direction, and we fill that hole when there is a sign of equal to. If there is not any sign of equal to, then it is empty. We do in other questions, and if there is a sign of equal to, then we have to fill it. And 4x is greater than and equal to 62, and 62 divide 4 and 2 and 2 3 times 6 and 1 31, 31 over 2. Now we divide it and we get 31 divides 2 to 15 times 30 and 1, and we get greater than and equal to, and we get 2 15 in a mixed number. We have to write it like that. And now we have to draw the value on a number line. You know that that is x is greater than, that is 15, and that is half. It means the point is in between 15 and 16 in the half, and that is, this point is 15 and a half, and its move, x is greater than and equal to, it means it has to move in the forward direction, and this, and we have to fill that because it is equal to. When it is equal to, then we have to fill it. Now students, part number C. Part number C, y is less than minus 36. We have to subtract it. Divide 36 is divided by 6, and we get 1 over 2 minus 12. We get minus 12. And you know that when the value is in a negative sign, the when the digit is greatest, the value is decreasing. When the digit is greatest, the value is decreasing. It means that minus 13 is smaller than minus 12, minus 14 is smaller than minus 13, and that is the decreasing value. And x is less than and equal to minus 12. That's why we have to start it and we go in the backward direction, because these are the decreasing values. Now we have to fill it because that is equal to, and that's why we have to fill it. Now students, part number D. X is divided by 24, and by dividing it, 24 divides 5, 4 times 20, and we get 4, and 5, y is greater than, and 4, 4, and 4. 5 4 times 20, and we add 4 in it, 24. And we write it in mixed number. Now we have to illustrate on the number line, and that is minus 4. Minus 4 and 4 over 5, that is 5. And we have to divide the line in 5 parts. How to find the values on the number line? We have to divide the line point from minus 5 to minus 4 in 5 point, that is 5, and you have to mark it on the fourth point, and that is minus 4 over 5, that point. And the value is the in increasing, y is increasing in a increasing, and that's why we have to move in a forward direction. And now we don't fill that uh, hole, because we know that there is not any line equal to. And in part number C, now students, in part number C, there is also not any line under. I observe it now that there is not any line under equal to, and that's why we have to not fill it. And I draw the line, that's why I fill it, and that's its mistake. And when you solve it, you can do not fill it. Part number E, x 28 divided by 4, and we get 7. And number line, and we know that x is less than 7, so we draw the numbers from draw the number line like that: 7 8 6 5 4, and the number is decreasing, and that's why we move in a backward direction. X is decreasing and we move in a backward direction and do not fill that hole. Now students, F part. x is less than 126 divided by 12. Now we have to solve it, and add 2 and 6 2 times 12 and 6 2 times 121. Now by dividing it we get 2 10 and we get that, and x is greater than and equal to, and on a number line we have to draw from point, and on number line we have draw 10 11 12 13, and because x is greater than, and we have to move in a forward direction, and that is in the middle 10 and half, and our point is that 10 and half, and we have to start it from that, and we have to fill the hole because there is a sign of equal to, and we move in a forward direction. Now students, part number G, minus 5 2, and we get minus 2 1 by 2, and that is the answer of G part. Now students, on a number line we have to illustrate it, and you know that y is decreasing, and minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 minus 5. We have to start a minus 2 by this point is lies there, minus 2 1 by 2, and we have to move in a backward direction because x is less than, y is less than and equal to, and we have to fill the hole. Now since g part, y minus 20 over 9, and by solving it we get 9 2 times 18 and 2 by 9, and we illustrate on a number line like that, minus 3 minus 2 minus 1 and so on, and point is lies in minus 2 2 by 9, and you know that we have to divide the line in 9 parts. From there to there we have to divide it in 9 parts, and we mark the second part, and that is the minus 2 2 by 9, and this will be empty because there is not any sign of equal to, and we have to move in a forward direction because x is greater than. And now students, the part number question number 2 is solved. Now students, question number 3, a van can ferry a maximum of 12 people. By setting up an inequality, find the minimum number of vans that are needed to ferry 80 people. Now students, situation is that a van can accommodate only a 12 people, and we have to find the vans, how many number of vans, and there is a total number of people is also given us, that is 80. Now first we have to make the inequality. Let the number of let number of van 80 people needed is equal to x. Let first we have to suppose it x, then 12 people in each van, then 12x is greater than and equal to 80, and that is our inequality. 12 people and in each van, that's why that is a number of vans, 12 multiplied by number of vans, and how many people, 80 people, and that is equal to and greater than and equal to 80. Now we have to find the value of x, and we have to divide it by 12, and we get it 12 4 3 times 12 and 4 20 20 by 3, and dividing 20 by 3 2 3, 6 times 18 and 2. We get x is greater than and equal to 6, 3 by 2. Yes, we get that value. That is the number of vans. It means how maximum, how what is the number of the maximum number of vans are 7. So we can write it like that: the maximum number of vans are 7. 7 van can accommodate 80 peoples. Now, students, question number 4, find the smallest rational value of x. Now, students, question number 4, find the smallest rational value of y that satisfies the inequality. It is less than and equal to 7y. And we have to find the value of y, and that is 8 is x, sorry, 7y. That is given to us, and we have to change its position, and this is like that. And now we have to divide it, divide 7, and y is greater than and equal to 1, 1 by 7. 7 1 times 7 and 1. We write in a mixed number, and now the smallest rational value of y is 1, 1 by 7. We have to find the smallest rational value of y. We have to find that value. Very simple question. Therefore, the smallest rational value of y is 1, 1 by 7. Now, students, question number 5. Given that x satisfy the inequality 20x is greater than 33, find the smallest value of x if x is a prime number. Now we have to solve it. 20x is greater than 33, and x that divide, and that is 20, and 33 divides 20, 21 times 20 and 13, and we write it 113 over 20. And the smallest value of x is f. X is a prime number. That the x is greater than this value, and we know that 2 is a prime number, and x is greater than, it means 2 is the smallest prime value for x if x is a prime number. Because if we take an other way prime number, let's suppose if I take 5 prime number, then it is not the smallest value of x. The smallest value of x is 2, because 2 is the smallest prime number. Even we can't take the 3, and that's why its answer is 2. Value of x if x is the prime number is 2. And now, students, question number 5 is solved. Now, students, question number 6. Find the greatest odd integers value of x that satisfies the inequality 3x is less than minus 105. And that is 3x is less than 105. We have to divide it. 105 divided by 3, and we get minus 35. And we find the greatest odd integers value of x. We see that the x is minus 35, that the x is less than minus 35. X is less than minus 35, it means that we have to write that odd integers which is less than minus 35, and that value is minus 37, and that is the greatest odd integers. that satisfy the value of x, because x is less than minus 35, and that's why its answer is minus 37. We can't write it minus 33 because it is greater value. It's greater value. We can't write minus 33 because it is the greatest value, and because it is the greatest values than minus 35, but x is less than minus 35, and we have to write minus 37 because we required that value which is less than minus 35, and that's why the greatest odd integer is minus 37. Now, students, question number 7 is y is an integers, and it satisfies the inequality 5y less than 20, and that find all the possible value of y. We have to solve the both these values, and 5y is less than 20 and 2y is greater than minus 6. We have to solve both this equation, and then what are the values of y are coming in between this value, we have to write these values. Y 20 divides 5 4, and 2y is greater than minus 6, and we get y is less than 4, and when 2y divided, it's minus 6 divided by 2 goes that side and it divides, and we get the y is greater than and equal to minus 3. Now, y, what are the values of possible values of the y? All the values which are less than which are greater than and equal to minus 3, and which are less than y are the possible values of the y. That's why we write the possible values of y are minus 3 because it is a sign of minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. We can't write 4 because 4 is only less than y. And that is the answer of question number 7. And now, students, this exercise is solved. I hope you understand this exercise very well. Thank you very much, students, for watching my videos. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.